Hi Scorpio, I'm hoping you're doing well. This will be your weekly reading. The next 7 days. Let's see what's coming in, how are things unfolding, what should you be aware of, the energies that you're dealing with. The Two of Swords, indecision, crossroads, stuck. Let's see. Scorpio this week. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars this week. What is important for Scorpios to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wow, the Judgment, Plutonian energy. So crossroads, but you feel like something big has to change. You're waiting here to transform. You're waiting for some type of answers. One more. All right, let's see. For all Scorpio placements, what's going on this week? Five of Cups. This is also your card. Mars in Scorpio. I don't know if it's a loss, a yearning at the moment, because again, I have to see what's coming in. Or what is something from the past that you know you need to let go, but you're kind of dwelling. Maybe again, you feel like I need to mourn. Yeah, it's very Scorpio energy. It's like you're mourning something. You know things are about to completely change, or you're dealing with this. You're stuck with indecision, but as a Scorpio, it's pulling you to this all or nothing, or transformation, or an ending. Something that completely needs to change here. Yeah. In the monthly readings that I did for you guys, I do believe you had the Ten of Swords. This is mentally draining energy. Sun in Gemini, by the way. Some of you, maybe because of betrayals. Others, something that you're tired of kind of thinking over and over and over and over again. You're done. The Ten of Swords can be painful, but also at the end of the day can be a release as well. And astrologically, this being a Gemini energy, that means that sometimes, again, it's kind of, even with Gemini, we're talking about friends, people, communication, unless you're dealing also with a Gemini here, how we keep repeating the same thoughts over and over again. And in a way, I want to say sometimes it can be a self-sabotaging energy. If this is not you, it is someone else, you feel like, I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of it. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords being the challenge, what is something that you need to cut off? Now, some of you may be dealing with an air sign, you will know, but overall here, I'm looking at your energy mostly. The Queen of Swords here is aware, is looking at things from a higher level, opening her mind, trying to stay objective and detached, not because there's no feelings, but needs to let go of this betrayal or this hurt, or I'm over this situation already. The Knight of Pentacles, when it comes here to your heart space, is someone very consistent. It might be that you feel like, okay, from now on, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take actions. It might be focusing on your finances. It might be that you want someone to be more consistent. It might be that you feel like, I'm not going to feel overwhelmed here. I'm going to work towards the pathway here of longevity, long term, step by step, more practical in my view. Okay, so maybe that's why, because you have been sitting here, and this is coming as the past, and why this realization here. With the Nine of Cups, maybe this is what you are seeking, what fulfills you emotionally. Maybe was something here that you wanted, you wished for, and it feels like something happened here and you did not get it. It's still the drive of what's going on, but yes, the Nine of Cups is coming as a past situation of fulfillment and wishes and desires. Let's see, I'm looking to bring this all together soon, the whole reading. Yeah, when it comes to your heart chakra, or at the foundation of this, and even your crown chakra, your mind, you are kind of trying to be more practical, more stable. Though this is action that you have here, your mind is kind of still trying to figure things out, and you're trying to stay more present. It might be that this is also a talk with a page of pentacles, some type of communication, learning, opening up, but staying more present. You want maybe an offer of commitment, or you want now more consistency. You might be focusing mostly on your financial situation here with the page of pentacles, because again, remember, there's something right now that you are not happy about, or that you're done and you want to cut off. There's still a desire of what fulfills you, and you feel like, I'm not fulfilled right now. I'm truly not fulfilled, and I'm trying to cut something off or make a deal here in an objective way with what I can see, what I can touch, what I can work at the moment. Yeah, I want to say there's Gemini had this, or Aries or Taurus. I like this because not only is setting you free of whatever this betrayal or painful situation is here, but also you're opening your mind to new ways, new ideas. There's some type of breakthrough. It may be this aha moment, a new start. We want the aces. We always want to feel like, okay, I have something I can start now. I have an idea. So it sets you free with whatever situation. So if you're kind of ruminating or whatever is going on here in your life, and you feel like maybe I need time, or I need something more, I can touch, I can see, saying no, first is the way you've been thinking, or how you set yourself free. Unless this is a person that is coming in and they want a new start, or they're opening up, they are more aware of what's going on here. But I think it ties to the new beginning because of the ending here that you have. And we're going to clarify the sun. Yep, that really sets you free. I said sun in Gemini is the card, and the sun here. Now, as I mentioned before in the previous reading, we are in Leo season. It is squaring you still. It is a positive energy. Not only, some of you may be feeling very happy, but I feel like at the end of the day, the sun comes in when it comes to our ego, identity, where we shine, where we feel, especially here, that we're following something that our heart wants at the core level. So whatever is this sword that is bringing you a message, an idea, a breakthrough, maybe the startup that you've been looking for, you are going to feel like you're flourishing, you're opening up, you're transforming now. Remember the death card here. You're done with that. It's like you feel like I can be me. I can open up. And speaking of the sun, is more about the consciousness, where we finally follow our core values here, or when it comes to our hobbies, when it comes here to what we want. Yeah, the judgment came again. Scorpio, this is really good. Or this is a person, your environment, or your blind spot here. Now, I mentioned before as well that Pluto is squaring you guys. It is retrograde in Aquarius, but I feel like it's helping you letting go of this, because you want the judgment. You want this release. You want also, again, to kind of feel like a rebirth, a second chance. This is your person is going through this transformation, or this is what, the journey will be here that you don't see, that the universe wants you to be aware of externally. It's like, in a way, follow this pathway. Do not be afraid. Open up. It's like unlocking something new here. Also forgiveness, since, making amends, maybe a situation here with this betrayal that some of you have gone through, or blockages. The Four of Swords. With the Four of Swords, it might be, or that you feel like you need time to recover, or you're afraid that maybe, again, right now, there's going to be silence. There's going to be a retreat. Can't do much. It's like as things are happening, you feel like, okay, but I need to stay my ground here and kind of wait. It feels like hibernation with the Four of Swords here. Like, it's like the mind is active, open, objective, but the body is not acting here. It's a standstill. Okay, 10 and 10, very Gemini and Sagittarius. The 10 of Wands that is coming in is going to be the release of what it is that you have. It is Saturn in Sagittarius. I'm going to clarify in a little bit here. The breakthrough and the beginning here, plus with the judgment that is coming in externally, is going to finally make you feel like I did it. Now, this 10 of Wands, I feel like is that kind of persistent and optimism, though it comes to the point that, hey, you're burned out. It's good to be optimistic, but what is something here that you still are kind of putting a lot of stress and limitation on your faith, on your belief? This is where the journey ends. That's why the Strength card is coming in here, following your heart. So it is about a completion, by the way, new beginning and completion. But this is going to come in when it comes to what is this belief that you have, how you can expand, but you're limiting yourself. Maybe because of your thoughts, maybe because of the actions here that you feel like you have to take currently, when it's telling you, no, there's something else. That right now is about the mind, is about your vision, is about how you look at things. Look at the cross that is coming in, and we have the bear. There's a situation of faith and belief, but something has gotten unbearable. So you have to kind of, I want to go towards it, but what has limited me in going towards this end goal? Let's see the Ace of Swords. One more. Okay, so we go back. Yeah, that's good in a way. We go back to your cards, by the way, the Empress coming in here. The Five of Cups, Mars in Scorpio, the Seven of Cups, Venus in Scorpio, and the Temperance here. The Ace of Swords is starting the journey of whatever was a past situation. And some of you, I have to say, with these two cards, it might be how you have been looking at love. What has been confusing between love, longing, lust. If it is not about love, and love can be about anything, by the way, not just about a person, but if it is about something here that you are trying to find your fulfillment, but you have been confused and been drowning, and at the same time there's a situation from the past that holds you back, the Temperance, which is a situation here of the aftermath, after the Death card. What is that happened once you feel like there's this situation that completely ended? Now, how you heal, how you make the adjustment, how you deal with all these feelings. He's saying this is the beginning of that. This is the breakthrough and the clarity, or that kind of seed that is being planted in your mind regarding a situation here, emotional, and how you heal and how you make the right adjustment, how you understand truly what is love, and how that has been confusing here because of some other situations, as you've been drowning in these feelings, because in a way it feels good with the Seven of Cups, but it's not truly what you want. Let me see the Judgment here before I look at the Ten of Wands. What is the Judgment externally? One more. Wow. So he's saying this is not only messages that are coming in, but someone that is very fierce, very bold in their approach. So some messages here that, or the person stands out and has these intentions that is coming in, or the news that is going to come towards you is going to change the direction here, is going to help you. Be aware. something is going to be more fire, more passionate here that surrounds you. What is the 10 of Wands, please? What is the 10 of Wands? One more. Okay, you also had, this good. You had the Tower, I believe, a few times. This is good because it's saying it is about you, by the way, the Queen of Cups. I connected mostly with the feminine energy, unless you're asking about this person. But it's going to be a release of something that it feels pent up, that you have held back, whatever the limitations. Maybe because the worry that you finally are trying to put an ending to this situation. The worry, the stress, the anxiety. But it feels like you're done. Yes, there's responsibilities with the 10 of Wands. There's still faith and belief. But there's something that you're realizing here that you have to wrap up in order to move towards this judgment, this pathway, this calling, intentions here. So, sleepless night, worry, ruminating, or thinking over and over about a situation feels that it's going to go towards this end. Maybe because the Tower is going to be this brutal wake-up call, or the realization of what you've been holding all this time inside you. Being true to your heart as well, and finding the inner strength or the courage with not letting other situation control you. And it goes back, remember, to the adjustments here, to the healing, to emotional situations that have been holding you back. Time to release those burdens, because it feels like there's something new here, or a calling behind the scenes that you don't see, that you are not aware, that is going to open up to new intentions, new ways, new messages, new communication, or new discovery here towards something that feels more passionate for you. So this is it, Scorpio. I truly hope this resonates with you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.